All right, let's talk about fans who are angry as Crunchyroll trades Miku Expo hologram for flat screen TV. Fans are furious after the recent North American Miku Expo events featured the virtual diva Hatsune Miku on a flat screen TV instead of projected on glass to create a hologram effect, which has been done in the past. The entire North American Miku Expo, which is powered by Crunchyroll, quote unquote, has been blasted on Twitter. Instead of a full concert experience, the concert goers were treated to understocked merch vendors, expensive tickets, and most importantly, a flat screen TV where Miku would host her concert. Now, typically, the way that they typically do it is they have a piece of glass on stage and they project onto it. So it seems to the audience as though Hatsune Miku physically is taking up 3D form on stage. And historically, they've even used this technology so that live musicians can play alongside completely virtual musicians and walk around them and have it seem as though they are interacting with them live on stage. But what they're actually doing is walking around panes of glass that have projections put onto them that can be viewed from almost any angle. Okay? Now they're just like, yeah, fuck that. That's too hard. Let's do the DEI option of just shoving it on a goddamn screen. Right? So tickets for the upcoming Phoenix, Arizona concerts range from $55 to $215. Though, if it's another TV, then the general admission in the standing area are ironically going to have the best seats to actually see the concert. I think I skipped something. Yeah, the entire stage at one event was dedicated to a TV that looks absolutely tiny in comparison, and the live band providing the accompaniment for the vocals was relegated to a literal cage in the corner. Previously, Miku Expo featured the titular character appearing on stage as a hologram, despite the technology being used as far back as 8 years ago. It seems Crunchyroll considers the technology as prohibitively expensive, or maybe they just don't think Miku's fans are worth it, based on the fact that the Vancouver concert reportedly had only had 95 glow sticks stock. Holy fuck. We guess Crunchyroll was pessimistic about the turnout, or ill-prepared, or frankly both. For comparison, you can check out Miku as a hologram in the 2018 Los Angeles concert, which is the one we were just watching. For the time being, fans are considering their legal options as they feel they were lied to by event organizers. Yeah, it's as bad as the Willy Wonka experience.
Not as bad as that, no. But
Old man says, we have Hatsune Miku at home. Hatsune Miku at home is a flat screen.
Literally.
Concert goers report being told that they needed to get the specific event light stick or else it will reflect off the hologram. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Despite there being no hologram. They were also blocked from reselling their tickets on Ticketmaster. To top it all off, the fact that a TV was being used instead of a hologram was allegedly kept a secret from the event goers until they arrived. And the TV is more likely to reflect the glow sticks than the hologram.
Yeah. The light sticks are also like expensive. They're like $60 or something.
So they're forcing you to buy them if you're going to use them. You can't bring your own, right? And they use, I think, museum glass for the holograms so that they don't reflect. Some attendees created a change.org petition in order to share their frustrations and collect evidence and firsthand accounts of the events. Show me on the doll where Hatsune Miku touched you. All right. Also, was this a week after Miku Expo? Coachella featured Hatsune Miku as well. Coachella fans crowded together to watch a hologram sing, and it never showed up because they used literally the same setup with the
slightly different. The band was able to get outside of the cages. They were standing beside the TV. I feel like
the reason they stuck them in the cages was they didn't want them walking around and upstaging Hatsune Miku, who was standing in one fucking place. I had an image originally. I guess maybe it was on a different article.
notably about this, apparently
Mhm.
the word hologram was removed from the website after people complained, and
Mhm.
so they're trying to like sweep that under the rug.
Oh
Like,
man,
oh
if only
yeah,
Wayback Machine existed. Oh wait, it does. So, our virtual pop star appeared at her live concerts in just 2D, and fans are throwing fits. So, a spokesperson for Miku's creator, Krypton Future Media, told Business Insider that the LED screen technology will continue to be featured at shows across North America and Europe.
no question, no decision on Japan though. So
Yeah, but
Japan might still get the
do you so
hologram.
you think this is a Japanese thing where they're like, yeah, if you want the real experience, you got to come to Japan and stimulate our economy,
So
right?
I was talking to someone that went to the Vancouver expo,
Mm-hmm.
and they were saying that the band was like brand new. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're not the normal band that would play with Miku. Um, that was specifically for this expo, and he said that Europe would get the original band, although by this statement here saying that the LED screen is also going to be in Europe, maybe the band will go to Europe. But he said also that Japan would keep the original band. So, and because this is the first year that Crunchyroll is doing it, it's possible that Crunchyroll paid Krypton Future Media to be able to put on the show as like an advertisement thing, because now everyone's saying, brought to you by uh, Crunchyroll. And then, but as a result, they were also tasked with, well, now you got to put it on. We're not
Mm-hmm.
going to do it. Like, pay us money to use it, but you got to put it on. So that's why this switched to the LED. That's why the switch to the band. And in theory, they would have only bought rights in the West, and then Japan would still be run by Krypton Future. So there would be this dichotomy of two different types of Miku concerts in theory.
Well, this isn't a good sign. Me owning this early. So real quick, this is what I was talking about with the gorillas thing. So they were on stage, and they had like other entertainers moving around them and interacting effectively with them, singing with them and stuff. Anyway, um, and then coming back to this thing, it says here, quote, we appreciate the fan feedback regarding Miku Expo's North America tour and will continue to refine our show experience with our audience in mind. Apparently not.